cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. It's the Colorado State Rams and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Thanks, guys. The Colorado State head coach told me pregame, this is a crucial moment in their season. They've got to decide what type of team they are. They're finding ways to lose close games, and they've got to get their first win in conference play. Coach says it's crucial that they get off to a good start here today. He wants focus, communication, and more dominance and physicality at the line of scrimmage. I'll keep you posted on how they look down here from the field level to start the first quarter. Guys?
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Rams offense has the ball first today. And they'll saddle up with Hoss Haney at the helm. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. Bunch formation for these receivers. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Here's Brown to begin the drive. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Tough way to start this drive. Now they'll try to fix it on 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. With the catch, it's Fareed. Couple of guys there to get him on the ground.
And you see so many smart wide receivers, so many smart tight ends nowadays that they know where the holes in those zones are, and they work with their quarterback, and they find them, and they sit down in them and make big plays. It's tough to sit back in zone against such smart players nowadays.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. And the Rams will send out the punt unit. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Here's the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. The Aztecs offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, it's a program time and time again, whether it's Heisman trophies, All-Americans, first-round draft picks, it always seemed to have really good running backs. And how nice is it, David, as an offense, year in, year out? You know there's somebody you can turn around, hand the football off to, and you can get explosive plays. It's no different with this offense this year based on who they've got in the backfield.
Well, it's just kind of crazy thinking about the list of guys and how they've developed them so well over the years. And it just adds on each other. When you start walking through their facility, it's like, holy cow, he played here, and him, and him, and him. And so just having that guy at that spot, it settles everything down in an offense. And it also makes you have some swag, too, because we got a dude at the running back spot that will make plays. Gotta love this play call early in the football game. Like the quarterback, get in a rhythm, run a screen play, get it to a playmaker, create some space, move the sticks, get a first down. Nice start for this offense.
And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
Well, that one falls incomplete. But
wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Motion from the wideout. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the 4th down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And this is the hard part about being on defense and choosing whether to be conservative or bring the blitz. They bring the blitz, he sees it, and that's what he does really well. Sees it and immediately makes a decision, gets to some green grass, and gets a positive gain for this offense.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. Rushes on him, buying some time. Quarterback feeling that pressure, and he's knocked down at the 42.
Well, that defender just was better in his one-on-one on the pass rush. He does a great job beating the offensive lineman to get to the QB.
The Rams will punt this one away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? And he can't quite get it down or out of bounds. It's into the end zone for a touchback. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Looking to throw on 1st down. The screen, and watch out. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
And those aren't the guys I'm leaving open on defense. These slot wide receivers, they've got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football because a lot of times these guys, they're good with it after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
They're trying to throw the screen out to the receiver. The defense, though, having none of that. They are just too physical. They're too fast. They force the negative play.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Back to pass. Makes the catch. It's Sutton. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short gain there.
Look, as an offense, you're always going to take completions over incompletions and interceptions. So the offense, they're able to make that 3rd down a little bit more manageable, but honestly, not that much.
Wants to throw it. Bears the pressure. And they wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. The Aztecs will line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. He will not make a fair catch. Field the punt and bring it back. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Wants to throw it again. Quickly complete. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
You know, the short passing game is a great go-to weapon for any offensive coordinator in the 1st quarter because it's reliable, obviously, but it also allows you to see how the defense is going to react and play you. So for coordinators, this can really open up the rest of your playbook for the rest of the game.
Forced out of bounds, good pickup there on the ground. And the Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake. Fires to the wideout. Pulls it in. It's Mosley. Touchdown, Rams! He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him. They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Guys, let's see what adjustments this San Diego State offense has made this time. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. They'll start this drive going to the air. Could not make his way to the corner. And the old bubble screen got popped on that one.
I remember that was a play that used to trick defenses. Not anymore. Everybody throws it. You see the defense there. They weren't fooled. As soon as that guy caught the ball, they were surrounding him.
Fires to the middle. Swatted away and broken up. A great play there by the DB.
And I tell you what, these deep shots, they're so hard to defend. You got to chase the guy all the way down the field and kind of stay in his hip pocket, stay close to him, and then turn your head like he does here and makes a nice play on the football to bat it away.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Looking for more room. After making the interception, he took it all the way back and sets up his offense at the 17-yard line. The Rams offense on the field and ready to get started. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Going to the run, it's Brown. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Now, you want to be a great run defense, your DBs have to be great tacklers. And I love the way he comes up, sees the run. I know he makes the money in the back end covering passes, but when you got a guy that can fly up and make tackles, man, does your defense go to a different level.
You know, defensively, you live by the blitz and you die by the blitz. That time, they dialed it up into the run play, and the linebacker able to make a nice tackle.
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. And now on 4th down, they'll try a field goal. He'll try to knock it through from 38 yards out. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And 3 more on the board, and this kicker is starting to get a reputation starting off the season. Hasn't missed yet. Nice to have a guy that you can really, really depend on.
On the run from inside his own 5. Brings a return out across the 25. Gets a couple of extra yards. He's stopped at the 27-yard line. First play of this drive comes from the 27. Running inside. It's Mitchell. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on 1st down. It's 2nd and 3. Headed outside, it's Sutton. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you could tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Got it set up on the outside. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. And the Aztecs will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Just a wall of defenders everywhere he looks, and he's guided out of bounds after a short return. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Makes the grab. It's Mosley. And they'll make the stop, and we are headed to the end of the 1st period. That's the end of the quarter, and Colorado State is on top. And they were able to build that lead into double figures. Let's take a quick look at our early stats before we move on. Just about ready to get things started here in the 2nd. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. So 2nd down here as we're back at it after the break. They'll give it to Brown. And he earns a 1st down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Right back to the well. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Well, that was an easy one for the officials. You can't grab a face mask like that, and it costs the defense a 1st down. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. Corralled and forced out of bounds. Mark it right at the 16-yard line, and man, are they in business. To the air on first down. Into the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. He got it. Beat down in bounds. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And with the extra point, they now have a 3-possession lead at 17.
And it's a nice toss in the back of the end zone. Give your receiver a chance to make a play, and you could tell he knew exactly where he was, got those tippy toes right down, inbounds for the touchdown reception.
He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Guys, we're about to get another look at this San Diego State offense. Trailing now by 17, David, this is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football. Oh, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, you know, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up. This
could be an alley. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33.
You love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
Offense set on first down. On the move, it's Sutton. Picks up the first down. Still running at the 40. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. This defense not only searching for answers, they're still searching for that running back.
And searching for angles. My goodness, this dude, he runs so fast, he erases angles. People trying to catch him, they didn't realize how much burners he had. He kicked it in gear, and there was no getting.
Lining up for the PAT. And with the extra point, they close to within 10, down 17-7. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they finish it off on the ground, a 67-yard touchdown run. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. They'll start on the ground with Brown. Gets away from one. He's got space. And they'll spot it at the 38, and that'll be plenty for the first down.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front seven, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. The option, the keeper, stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Quarterback moving, trying to escape and get it himself. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one, a long one on third down from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to run it. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. Third down, they're expecting.
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. They'll run for it, and it's Brown. He's barely going to make it back to the line of scrimmage, and he'll be stopped short on 4th down.
Well, here's a classic sudden change situation early in the game. We're going to see a few of these as the game goes on, but with the defense getting that stop on 4th down in their opponent territory, the offense now has an opportunity to come out here and maybe take a shot in this sudden change situation, see if they can catch the defense napping.
I mean, getting suffocated right away. How about the DB? Just seeing that initially, pulling the trigger, getting to him, get him on the ground, get the tackle for a loss.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Looking left. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance.
And listen, the defense knew coming into this one, they were going to target him early and often. He is a weapon, and there's no mystery where the quarterback's going to be looking on critical down and distances. Let's see how they're able to cover him throughout the rest of this game.
The Aztecs with the 1st and 10. Finds some solid space, makes a nice game before the defense is able to stop him. And the Aztecs with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Sutton. And he was greeted by a host of defenders and barely gets it back to the line of scrimmage. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. Looking to throw for it. A little screen to the running back. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. They're back to within a touchdown. 17-10 is the score.
How great is it to know that if you can get the ball down somewhere close to the 40-yard line on your opponent's side of the field, you're walking away with at least 3 points because this dude is automatic.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he stops right there. The Colorado State offense heads onto the field. Both of these defenses a little bend, but not breaking in clutch situations, David.
It's always exciting when you can go for it on 4th down and you know your defense will make a stand. They held him to a field goal, Jesse. It's a pretty good job of that defense.
It is. So if I'm this coaching staff, don't deviate from the game plan here. Go back to doing what you want to do and get established in this game.
Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26.
And I like the thought process on offense here early in this game. They're giving their bell cow the ball early and often. There are a lot of coaches that outthink themselves, and they think, you know, we're going to throw the ball to set up the run instead because everybody on defense knows our guy is the focal point. But this offense is just keeping it simple. Let's just give our best player the football early in this game, and let's just get him into a rhythm.
Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Quarterback now breaking the field. And he's going to be stopped just short of the 1st down. He tried to get it on his own. The Rams line up to punt it away. All the way back to the 15. He gets a block, and he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. The Aztecs offense makes its way onto the field to start this drive. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term.
Oh, he's got some space. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looking outside, it's Sutton. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Defense trying to come up with a stop on 3rd and short from the 37. They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
Wants to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's Sutton. The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out of it.
Quarterback making adjustments. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Got him downfield. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Aztecs go back to work after moving the chains through the air. He's looking to pass. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. They don't fall for the screen. Great job retracing and stopping him at the line of scrimmage. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. He just tossed that one out of bounds. You avoid the sack. You avoid the turnover. You've got more plays here on 3rd down.
That's a heads-up decision by the quarterback there. You want to throw a touchdown, but if it's not there, just throw it away, and now we got 3rd.
They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Motion from the back. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Grabs the screen around all kinds of defenders. This defense rises to the occasion, and now deep in this game, will they send out the field goal unit or go for it on 4th and short? Absolutely perfect. That'll cut the lead down to 4, 17-13.
And this guy has been a machine all season long. He is absolutely automatic. You know you're getting 3 points when this guy jogs on the field.
Bringing it back. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Here's Brown to begin the drive. They make the stop, and he's got enough for the first down, and now this offense might have a chance to do something. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, welcome into the epicenter of the college football world, our Orlando EA Sports Studios, and a great Week 8. We get right to it with Indiana taking on the #1 team, the Michigan Wolverines. And it's the Hoosiers, locked up in a tight one in this matchup of top 10 teams. We haven't even hit the half here today, and it's already shaping up to be an instant classic. Here now some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Now back to your game inside Snapdragon Stadium. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And just like that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Snapdragon Stadium.
Thanks for that breakdown, Kevin. And the Rams will line up to kick off and start the second half. And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Holly, what's the story as we start this second half?
I caught up with the San Diego State head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Just feeds the running back. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. The run inside. It's Sutton. He'll be knocked down, but not before doling out some punishment and getting 7.
You want to make play calling easy for an offensive coordinator? Run the ball like that every play. I mean, when you can run that on first down and set up a short yardage on second down, it makes play calling easy.
There's a crease. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. Gonna run it. It's Sutton. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
Running inside. It's Sutton. Makes it past the marker. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. After that 5-yard loss, some work to do now to keep this drive humming at 2nd and 15. Looking to fire. Release to the back. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
And this passing game, they can't get in sync, man. They can't get in rhythm. It seems like all game it's been a struggle. Nice job by the defense, dropping back, breaking on the football, but this offense has to find their rhythm somehow, some way.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. The Aztecs will call on their punt team. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Defense trying to keep this offense from getting a line on who to block. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Catch in the middle, it's Brown. The Rams with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Brown. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
That's just a really nice job by the running back, making the first guy miss and going to get positive yards. This guy's got some wiggle, and you saw it on that play.
Here's a quick throw out to the left. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. So now it's 2nd and long. Motion from the wide receiver. To the air on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Fareed. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. 3rd and 3. They'll try to get it through the air. Unloads to the wideout. Soft spot in the middle. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to keep it in the air. It's complete on the right side. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Rams come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Unloads to the right. Complete downfield. He's brought down the one, a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Right down the middle. Touchdown, Colorado State. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side. Great job by the offense extending their lead.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. It's 24-13. So a drive there of 85 yards, and the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass.
Number 4, set to kick this one away.
Here he comes from inside his own 5, and the returner will be brought down. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no first down.
The run inside. It's Sutton. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
To the ground. He's got it again. Might have a chance. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And they say a quarterback's best friend is a good run game and a good running back. I think he agrees. Over 150 yards on the day. I don't even think I need a quarterback the way he's been running the football all game long.
At midfield, he's got room. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Fires to the wideout. Complete to the left. And tight coverage right there, but he makes the grab, and they've got it on the 11 and a red zone chance.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Here comes the heat. They're setting up the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Might be calling a hot route. Second down, they'll go to the air. Makes a catch. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play in prime position for a score. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. Here's a heat. And it's a sack.
Well, the offense has made it known on this drive. They're trying to throw the football, and they're going to let this quarterback go to work. The defense does a great job winning up front. They get the sack to try to slow this momentum down.
Absolutely center cut. That'll make it a one-possession game. The lead is 8.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They'll start on the ground with Brown. At the 35, he's loose. It's a running room. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. And they get him out of bounds after an explosive run, just chewing up yardage along the way. Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. He'll do it himself. Finding some room. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. Right around the halfway point of the season, neither of these squads that we've watched today ranked, but here's the top 25 as it stands right now. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. They go back to work for the first down in the final period of this one. Now the play fake. Looking for space to the left. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
It's just so nice to have a QB under center. Nowadays in football, you can trust these guys. You put so much on their plate, and you tell them, go get positive yards when it's there. And a lot of these guys are such great athletes, they do it with ease.
Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. There was just nowhere to cut back. Great job by the defense, and he'll have to take the loss.
And that seemed a little off from the start, didn't it?
That was a big-time play, and it was off from the start because of the play he made.
And I don't think it would have mattered who was playing running back. There was absolutely nowhere to go.
3rd and 6 yards to go. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. And they got him.
We've already seen the gifts he has, man. You've seen him dance. You've seen him rush, like really good speed. That's what we talked about coming to this football game, trying to get some negative plays. A better job by the defense there, being aggressive, getting to him, and getting the sack on that play.
And now on 4th down, they will put it on the shoulders of the kicker to save them with his foot. And it's good! And they'll push that lead out a little further.
That's a big drive for this offense in the 4th quarter. Now to take a 2-possession lead, you got the other offense where you want them. Now you get to rush the passer, make them pass a little bit more, and don't give up those big plays. You're in a really good spot now.
Number 4, set to kick it away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. Giving up that last field goal really ratchets up the sense of urgency for the offense on this drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. That's caught. It's Washington. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Well, they want to come out and try to get the run game established, but up front defensively, they made a play. They gave up nothing on that one.
Got to find some breathing room if you're going to establish yourself on the ground, and there wasn't any that time.
Yeah, Reese, I wonder now if this offense is maybe going to try to get to the perimeter of the field and see if they can use their speed to hurt this defense.
Fires to the right. Working the big fella to the corner. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
Well, trailing like they are right now in the 4th quarter, their execution offensively is just going to have to be at a premium. You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point. Everybody is going to need to be on the same page moving forward.
And the Aztecs getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Looking to throw on 1st down. The sure hands, it's low. And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a first down.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
And guys, they got the completion, but nothing productive to show for it. 3rd and long coming up. He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Still 3rd down, but a little less manageable after that penalty. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the left. Crosses the 45. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Wide receiver going in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On fourth down, they're taking to the air. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game.
And now my mindset has to completely change. Listen, we needed points. That's over. Like, plenty of time left, over 3 minutes on the clock. I got to get me a stop, and I got to get that football back so my offense can score some points.
Gives it on the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I know exactly what I have to do here. Defensively, we got to get the stop. So we're playing run. We're selling out to run because we're thinking they're going to run the football, and we got 3 timeouts. Let's use them wisely. Let's use those timeouts, save as much clock as we can so our offense has some time on the clock to do some damage when they get the football back.
It'll be 3rd and long. Linebackers shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting a read. Tight end finds a soft spot. He cannot get there. It'll be 4th down. And the Rams send out the punt unit. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Oh, this is unwise. Catches it in his own end zone. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. There have been a couple of missed opportunities for these offenses in the last couple of drives, Jesse.
And I think for this offense here, it'd be nice to hit an explosive play, be aggressive, and really pay off your defense's effort that last drive.
And instead of having to move the ball down the field consistently and then getting stopped on 4th downs, you're right. Create some of those explosives. Take those deep shots. Make those big plays.
They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. The offense changing the play. Looking to throw on 1st down. And wings it incomplete.
Well, this offense hasn't had a ton of success today. It's because I think of some of the issues in the passing game. They've never had the rhythm. Protection has been a bit spotty and iffy. Quarterback's got to raise his level of play here late in this 2-minute situation if they're going to get the win.
Catch in the middle. It's Napier. There he goes. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. The Aztecs have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw again. Got a man. It's Washington. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs.
And after that long completion for the 1st down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
To the air on 1st down. Tremendous awareness along the sideline and the ability to get the foot down for the big pickup.
Well, this offense has a ton of work left ahead of them here in this 2-minute situation late in the game, but the drive off to a good start. You get the 1st down, you get out of bounds, you're working the perimeter of the field. That is exactly what you want to do.
Wide open downfield. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. And the Aztecs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Lets it go to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line.
Got to give this defense a lot of credit because even down to the last seconds of this football game, we're seeing outstanding effort. QB taking a shot down the middle of the field. There's a defender swatting it away. They have had this quarterback's number all game long.
Got it. Give him 6 and give them a chance with the late touchdown still alive in this one.
If we had any chance to make this happen, we had to score with a little bit of time on the clock. Now we need a miracle. Now we need to kick the onside, get an onside kick, and somehow, some way, make a big play.
They got one of the touchdowns they needed, and they'll try to get the ball back right now with the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. These onside kicks are nearly impossible anyway, but you have to at least give them a chance by getting the ball 10 yards. They'll take the penalty and take over with the lead. Offense working from the pistol. Hand off for Brown. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. The Aztecs call their first timeout. And they'll still have 2 timeouts left for the rest of this game. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Brown again. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now San Diego State will spend its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. 3rd play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Got a man in the middle. A bold call when it works, reckless when it doesn't, but the play-action pass will put this one in the books. Timeout called by San Diego State. That's their 3rd and final one. And the quarterback takes a knee. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
Yeah, they didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.